Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Kiddie Korner Media, where today we're talking about a story that has a few lessons in there, and it shows you how this character takes those lessons to heart. It's called Speak Up, Molly Lou Mellon, and it's by Pattyn Lovell. And I absolutely love this character. There's a couple of books with her in it. She's spunky, she's smart, she's kind, she is creative, and really knows who she is. And I think that's a really great character to see every once in a while. Yes, it's important to learn lessons and grow, but I also like it when they start with a solid base as well. There's points, there's lessons to be learned from all different angles, and this is another angle. And in this book, she talks about the lessons her mother teaches her. First, it starts off with being true to yourself, and she definitely is. And then it talks about taking responsibility for your actions, whether it's positive or negative. Accept others for who they are inside and out. Make them feel seen, make them feel welcome. And finally, her mother tells her, you have a strong voice. Use it to help others when you can. All good lessons for all of us. Well, she takes those lessons to school. And this day, a new boy comes into class and he starts talking about the things he likes. And Molly really does try to accept him, and he's so happy. She brings him in with her friends. They play, but there is one other classmate who's not quite so nice. First, she makes fun of him, the other classmate, and then at one point, she trips him. Now, up until this point, Molly has accepted for who he is, loved listening to his ideas, and has brought him into the friend group. And then she sees her classmate trip him. Well, that's when she uses her voice to speak up and tell him how wrong that is. And it's a lovely book. You're taking these important lessons, and yeah, you're cramming them quickly into one, but you're also showing just how important these lessons are, because you never know just how much it means. At one point, she even makes this big mess and all that stuff in her classroom. But instead of letting her friends get in trouble, she takes it on. She speaks up and says, I'm the one who was the suggestion. I'm the one who accidentally painted on my desk. Accidentally. I love how they use the quotation marks in this one. So she spends recess cleaning the desk, but finds a way to enjoy it herself. And then when the new boy, Gavin, comes in and talks about his favorite thing, science and gravity, another classmate, as I spoken before, says, big deal, and really makes fun of him in front of everybody. Molly writes him a note, makes him feel welcomed, and later on, as I said before, her new friend gets tripped by that same girl. And Molly gets right up in there to tell her that's not how we treat our friends. Molly caught Gavin's glasses in mid-air and went to the nose of Bettina and said, you must never do anything like that again to my friend. Friends stand up for one another. Ronald stepped forward, and so did Gertie, waving her crutch. They pulled Gavin Grape up, linked arms, and the four friends shouted together, woodoo, woodoo, dink, dink, cha, cha, woodoo, doo. And if you want to be a friend, it's all up to you. So right there shows how this book not only talks about the importance of being true to yourself, it also talks about the importance of community in just very simple but impactful ways, about friendship and about using what you have to help others. It really is a lovely book, and I would recommend it to anyone. Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you have any suggestions or of a book or maybe a topic we'd like to discuss, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you again. Have a wonderful one and pass on that positivity. Bye.